Hi there, everybody! Continuando. Let's continue. Let's continue. Olha só. Vamos caprichar mais um pouquinho nesse subject question. Who does, who likes, who goes? E vamos praticar um pouco que a gente já conhece, o who else, right? Então, olha só. Morrow wakes up at 6. And John wakes up at 6. And Peter wakes up at 6. What time does Morrow wake up? All right, Morrow wakes up at 6. Who wakes up at 6? Morrow does. All right. Who else? Who else? Quem mais? Quem além, né? Quem mais? Who else wakes up at 6? John does. All right. Who else wakes up at 6? Peter does. Who else wakes up at 6? All right. John and Peter do. Plural, right? Who wakes up at 6? Morrow does. Who else wakes up at 6? John and Peter do. All right. Who is she? She is Beth. What does she have? She has a beautiful blue purse. All right. Who is she? She's Kathy. What does she have? She has a beautiful blue purse. Who is she? She's Liza. What does she have? She has a beautiful blue purse. Who has a beautiful blue purse? Beth does. Who else has a beautiful blue purse? Kathy and Liza do. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Só para a gente relembrar o who else, what else, right? Who is he? He is Danny. What does he have? He has a cool bike. A cool bike. Lembra, né? Cool. É maneira, legal, irada. Cool bike. Who else has a cool bike? Paul, Tina, and Bob do. All right. They also have a cool bike, right? Perfect. Perfect. Então, who has a beautiful blue purse? Beth, Kathy, and Liza do. Perfect. Who has a nice car? Morrow does. Who else has a nice car? John and Peter do. Perfect. Who has a cool bike? Bob does. Who else has a cool bike? Danny, Paul, and Tina do. All right, perfect. Agora, olha só. What time is breakfast? Breakfast is from 7 to 8. All right. What time is lunch? Lunch is from 12 to 2. All right. And dinner? What time is dinner? Dinner's from 7 to 9. Uh-huh. What starts at 7? What starts at 7 a.m.? Breakfast does. Perfect. What starts at 12? Lunch does. What starts at 7 p.m.? Dinner does. What ends at 8 a.m.? Breakfast does. What ends at 2 p.m.? Lunch does. What ends at 9 p.m.? Dinner does. Perfect. Who has a blue bag? Liza does. Who else has a blue bag? Beth and Kathy do. Who has a nice car? Peter does. Who else has a nice car? Morrow and John do. All right. Who has a cool bike? Danny does. Who else has a cool bike? Paul, Tina, and Bob do. Perfect. Perfect. Essa que era só para a gente praticar um pouco mais o who e o who else. Alright? E olha, só lembrando uma coisa: Target. This is Target. What is Target? Target is the store, right? It's a store. Target. É uma loja, né? Department store. Uma loja de departamento, né? Target is a store. Mas o target também é ó, é o my target, é o ponto que eu quero, né? O meu alvo, target. Tá? Pode ver que o símbolo da loja Target é um target, que é o alvo. Tá vendo? É o símbolo. Lembrando que antes de nome próprio não tem o artigo the, né? Não tem o artigo the. Então, this is target. And this is the target, né? Esse é o alvo, mas esse aqui é a loja Target. Então, na loja não tem de antes, tá? Não tem artigo. Alright? Só relembrando. Alright. Então vai, presta atenção aí. É mais um pouquinho de prática, que é sempre bom, antes da gente entrar em assunto novo. E capricha aí. Depois volta, que tem muito mais pela frente. See you all later, everybody!